Hello, and welcome to the RICS Social Impact Awards 2020. Now, given these challenging times, and I am recording this from my home office, it's more important than ever that we take time to recognise the outstanding contribution going on across the profession. And we have therefore produced this video to showcase our winning schemes. And I do hope that whether you are shortlisted or winners, you find a way to celebrate your achievements. Too often, our contribution to society has gone unnoticed or unrecognised. So with that in mind, our newly developed Social Impact Awards programme was launched, and it's designed to celebrate the positive impact that the surveying profession has on the built environment, people's lives, and across the whole of society. Everything we do at RICS is designed to affect positive change in the built and natural environments through our qualifications, respected global standards, lifelong professional learning and development support, through to our trusted data and insight. We promote and enforce the highest professional standards. Now, following the launch of the Social Impact Awards, we received over 460 project entries from every corner of the country, from large-scale projects to local community-led initiatives with social or environmental impact at their core. Projects in all categories were judged based on their contribution to making a positive impact and adding value to society. Criteria covered human, social and environmental impact, as well as collaboration and innovation. Deciding the winning projects from this list was not an easy task, and I would like to take the opportunity to thank our judging panels who worked tirelessly to select the winners from across all 12 regions. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors of our awards for their commitment and enthusiasm for the RICS Social Impact Awards during difficult and uncertain times. And in particular, I'd like to thank Sika, the headline sponsor of the awards. And with that in mind, I'm delighted to introduce a short video which demonstrates the excellent social impact initiatives undertaken by Sika and the positive impacts that this work is having. Thank you for your support and participation, and I hope to see you in person next year.
Now, to take us through this award ceremony, please welcome your hosts, Phil Spencer, FRICS, Location, and Emma Jessen, ITV weather presenter and climate change reporter.
Hello and welcome to the inaugural Social Impact Awards. We're here to celebrate the winning projects from across Northern Ireland, which, as you've already heard, have demonstrated excellence in their impact on the environment and society. Firstly, I'd like to thank all the entrants. This year's shortlist features some of the finest talent in the built environment, and the awards recognise the significant value these projects have brought to the communities around them. Of course, there would not be an awards without the sterling efforts of the Northern Ireland judging panel, who've had the incredibly difficult job of selecting the winners, and we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for your time and commitment. Thanks should also go to the tireless work carried out by RICS staff. Teams include engagement, communications, conferences and PR. Well done, and I hope you enjoy watching this presentation. Winners of the Social Impact Awards 2020 Northern Ireland will go on to compete at the National Grand Final in London on Thursday, the 24th of September. You can find more information about the Grand Final and all regional ceremonial videos on the RICS website. Now, in these challenging times, we're all learning to adapt and embrace new digital ways of working. And I have to admit, this is the first time I have ever compared an online awards ceremony. The same goes for my co-host, property expert and TV personality, Phil Spencer. We're observing correct social distancing, me filming in Manchester, Phil in his home in London. So why not join us in celebrating your achievements and today's winners across social media using the hashtag RICS Social Impact Awards. We can't wait to see your pictures and messages, can we, Phil?
Thank you for the introduction, Emma. Before we enter the celebrations and recognise today's winners, I wanted just to take a minute to say how proud I am of how the whole industry is pulling together in this most difficult time. As a member of RICS myself, I've seen great examples of both large and small businesses supporting each other and their local communities, whilst of course also having to adapt and make tough decisions to remain resilient in such a rapidly changing situation. RICS continues to actively engage with government to ensure the profession is supported, and you can find more information on our work with government at the RICS COVID-19 Hub at rics.org. You'll also find professional guidance and advice covering key concerns and risks that we've identified. There are resources related to finances and well-being, along with specific information and support for SME members. Now, more than ever, we must take care of both ourselves and one another. So if you're struggling, please contact Lionheart, who provide a range of services from financial support, health and well-being packages, free professional counselling, legal advice, and indeed help if you or one of your loved ones becomes seriously ill. Lionheart's support extends to both past and present RICS members, their partners and dependents.
And now, let's take a look at the shortlisted entrants for Northern Ireland.
Wow, what a fantastic array of shortlist projects. So here we go. Making RICS history the very first digital awards, and Phil and I are absolutely delighted to have been asked to be a part of this, so good luck to you all. Our first category is commercial. This award is for any commercial property development or initiative, whether retail, office, industrial or mixed use. And the winner is Project Flex. Project Flex comprises the full repurposing of Allen & Overy's existing office. This project involved the full redesign of 7 stories to help support organisational growth from 500 to 900 staff. By carrying out occupancy studies to understand how the staff used the offices resulted in agile activity-based working, with all desks being hot desks. A qualified physiotherapist completed a workstation assessment at all desks to help staff understand the importance of the issues with workstations and to highlight any issues that may affect poorly on health. By remaining within their current building, A&O illustrated their commitment to reduce their carbon footprint. They've improved their video conferencing and digital technologies to reduce air travel and therefore CO2 emissions. Massive congratulations, well done.
Now for one of the newly introduced categories, education. This category covers primary, secondary, tertiary or adult education facilities from schools to colleges and universities. And the winner of the education category is Strabane Academy Phase 1 Strabane. In 2011, Strabane Academy was founded following the merger of the Strabane Grammar and High Schools, which operated from 2 separate sites. The Derry Road site provides a purpose-built 10,000 square metres state-of-the-art education facility, currently accommodating 516 pupils. The school accommodates a learning resource centre, information technology suite, school library, canteen and a sixth form centre. The 7-hectare site includes 2 rugby pitches, a hockey pitch and 5 tennis courts. There is also a fully equipped gym within the school. The construction of the Strabane Academy has provided both short and long-term employment opportunities. Excellent education facilities enable teaching on a wider range of subjects. The sports facilities encourage community involvement and outreach to other schools and clubs. A huge achievement by anybody's standards. Well done to all involved.
Now, as always, an extremely important part of our society, now more than ever, is healthcare. This category covers any healthcare facility, including surgeries, hospitals and other medical facilities. Huge congratulations then to the winner, who this year is the Acute Mental Health Inpatient Centre, Belfast. This purpose-built modern facility supports the development of the Belfast Trust's acute mental health service in one location, having previously been split between several sites. Basing the centre at Belfast City Hospital is intended to reduce the stigma of mental health and ensures patients are close to the clinical services they require. The centre provides 80 acute mental health ensuite bedrooms, including 6 psychiatric intensive care beds. All aspects of the design were carefully considered, ensuring the built environment enhances the overall inpatient experience. A really worthy winner. Very many congratulations.
Now a newly renamed category that represents the magnificence of our historical buildings. This category is for the conservation, renovation or restoration of a single building or a group of buildings or structures. The award for the Heritage category goes to Hillsborough Castle and Gardens Visitor Facilities. The Hillsborough Castle and Gardens Restoration Project is an exemplary display of traditional skills and workmanship, working alongside modern surveying and delivery techniques. With extensive collaborative working with stakeholders and local community groups, the project has revealed a once hidden treasure and for the first time made its heritage accessible to all and secured for future generations the economic viability of the visitor attraction as well as the surrounding area. A great project, I'm sure you'll all agree. Congratulations.
Infrastructure is a huge part of our everyday life. This category covers a single project or programme of infrastructure works. For the purpose of this award, infrastructure means any project or programme that delivers essential facilities in connection with transport systems, road, rail, docks and airports, emergency services, supply projects for power generation, water or sewage treatment, sea defences and information technology networks. It's great to see such a worthy winner. And the award for infrastructure goes to Ormeau Avenue Sewerage Improvement Scheme, Belfast. The Ormeau Road Sewerage Improvement Scheme will deliver a key element of the infrastructure required to enable continued and sustainable development of the Linen Quarter and surrounding areas of the centre of Belfast. The project team demonstrated not only technical excellence, but also commitment to collaboration and engagement with a very wide and complex stakeholder group. Project success was driven by detailed programming and sequencing of the works, which focused on minimising disruption to all stakeholders. Many, many congratulations.
Emma, this is a category I take a keen interest in. Always a popular category with the entrants. It is for a leisure or tourism project, including hotels, tourist attractions, venues and community centres and sporting facilities. And the Leisure Award for Northern Ireland this year goes to Leisure Transformation Programme Belfast. Judges were impressed at the social impact of this 4-year transformation programme. From the inception to the present time, the project team consulted its relevant community. Its goal was to ensure that everyone has access to modern, fit-for-purpose leisure facilities, and this project delivered just that. It consulted neighbourhoods to ensure that their local facilities suited the style of activities that the neighbourhood required. The time and energy committed to consultation across a divided society demonstrated genuine community commitment. A fantastic use of space. Well done.
Thanks, Phil. Now, this is a category that's right up your street. Let's move on to residential. This category covers residential developments of either a single building or overall project, new build or conversion. And the winner of the residential category 2020 is Old Mill Court, Sion Mills. Old Mill Court is the first new build scheme based on the 2014 published Rural Housing Design Guide created by the Rural Housing Association and GM Design Associates. Planners have worked to develop a housing proposal that is truly rooted within the rich history of the village, but which also goes beyond bricks and mortar in its efforts to reinvigorate the local economy and generate a sense of community belonging. The scheme provides high-quality, future-proof homes in an area of high social need. A fantastic development. Massive congratulations.
Staying with the theme of accommodation, another very important sector focuses on the future generation. We've introduced a new category this year, student accommodation. This category is for accommodation that enhances the student experience and is designed to support well-being. The winner of the Student Accommodation Award is 123 York Street, Belfast. This is a new build student accommodation development in Belfast city centre, adjacent to the expanding University of Ulster campus. With many student accommodation projects receiving bad press, and with competition from other PBSA developments high, the client brief was to deliver an exemplar project. The project was completed on time, under budget, has been widely praised for its design, and demand for rooms has exceeded expectations. The project won the Belfast Telegraph Commercial Development of the Year 2019. A great project. I'm sure you'll all agree. Congratulations.
Indeed, congratulations to all category winners and the teams and surveying professionals working tirelessly to deliver these first-class schemes. From small projects to large-scale developments, these developments have positively impacted communities and the built environment across Northern Ireland. Well done, everyone.
So before we announce the big one, Project of the Year, I'd like to turn our attentions to the other equally as important RICS awards. These being Young Surveyor of the Year. recognising, encouraging and embracing the very brightest of the next generation of chartered surveyors is vitally important for the future of the built environment. So as call to entries will be opening from the 15th of June, here is a 2-minute video to explain a bit more about this and why you should consider nominating a young talent.
Welcome to the RICS Matrix Young Surveyor of the Year Awards. These awards recognise and celebrate the brightest talent in the profession.
So I hope that's got you thinking about your nominations, and hopefully I've built the anticipation enough. Emma, over to you.
Thanks, Phil. So this is it. Over 460 entries, 12 regions, 8 category winners for Northern Ireland. It is now time to announce the Project of the Year 2020. This is awarded to one of the category winners that judges deemed to demonstrate outstanding excellence. I'm therefore delighted to announce that the Project of the Year for the RICS Social Impact Awards 2020 Northern Ireland goes to Hillsborough Castle and Gardens Visitor Facilities, Hillsborough. In 2014, historic royal palaces took over the operation of Hillsborough Castle and Gardens and embarked on a major restoration project. The aim of the project was to open what was once described as a locked-away hidden gem, making its heritage accessible for all and giving the castle a future as valuable as its past. The overall project included restoration works to the castle, gardens, extended grounds and construction of new built elements to optimise the visitor experience. Many, many congratulations. Well done you.
All category projects will now join other regional winners at the grand final in London. I do hope, despite the current situation, that you all find ways to celebrate your achievements. Again, a big, massive thank you to our headline sponsors, Seeker, our judging panels and all entrants for helping to make our first RICS Social Impact Digital Awards such a success and demonstrating the great work that is going on across the UK. For those of you planning to join the grand final, the early bird ticket price will be available until the end of July. Further details are available on the RICS website. In the meantime, we stand together even while kept apart. And RICS fully support their members at this difficult time in all our lives. So on behalf of Emma and myself, we thank you for having us. Stay safe and stay well.